Welcome to Oregon Connections. In this video, we will cover how to navigate the dashboard for educators. Each time you log into Oregon Connections, this is what you will see. This is your main home screen and dashboard. We're going to go through each of these sections so you have a greater understanding of how the website is laid out and the functions within it. First things first, this is your main dashboard on the left side of the screen where you can find all of your options that you will need. This blue square at the top will minimize that to make it smaller, or it will make it larger if you need it. Let's go ahead and talk about the home screen first, which is everything on the right side. Initially, you will see at the top says virtual sessions and in-person sessions. It is defaulted to virtual sessions. As we can see, there are no upcoming virtual sessions, but 2 completed sessions have been done. You can click on any of those to see the sessions within there. For the in-person sessions, you can see the drafts that you are started but have not requested yet, your session requests, any upcoming sessions you have, and your completed sessions within there. Below that, you'll see some quick links for things that you can do. You can review offers, create a new session request quickly here, review checklists for virtual sessions, look at your public profile to see if there's anything you want to change or edit, or do you have a free subscription coupon? That's something you don't need to worry about as part of Oregon Connections. Below that, you have your messages. These are some quick links for some emails and messages that you may have through the system. Quick links for your profile, things that you can do to edit your profile, create a new request, to look at your public profile. And lastly, this is the activity stream. This is anything new that's been going on within the Oregon Connections and NEPRA system, as well as people that have been using the system quite a lot. Now let's go through each section on the left side of the screen. If you click your dashboard button right there, this just brings you back to this main home screen. Under the Sessions tab, there are 5 options that you can do. You can view session requests, and clicking view session requests, it's just going to bring up all of the requests that are in the Oregon Connections and NEPRA system. The next one down is to create a new request. This is where you're going to start the process of creating a new request of the different types that you want. Below that is watch archived sessions. The NEPRA system records each of the virtual sessions that you have within your classroom, and they do this for all educators all over the country, and there are hundreds of different videos that you can watch. Below that are session codes. When you have a virtual session in your classroom, you will be given a code, and you can send that code out to parents or other people, and they can type in their code and they can watch the session at home. And lastly, under the sessions is the calendar. This is where you will see any upcoming sessions or events happening within both Oregon Connections system and the NEPRA system. The next one down is the Connections section. This is where you will search the members who are part of the Oregon Connections and NEPRA system. So if we click members, when we click members, it brings us up to the member list. We have a search options right now. Right now it is only searching members as part of the Oregon Connections system, and there are 204 people a part of the system. If we go to all, 10,318. So this is all of the educators and the professionals in the Oregon Connections as well as the NEPRA system. If we want to just search the professionals in the system, we can click the Professionals tab, and we'll bring up all of just the professionals in the Oregon Connection system. Educators are for the educators, and there's a map function as well. We can bring up a map of the area, and it will show you the educators and the professionals in the system and where they are located. This is a great tool to find a professional that may be near your school and somebody that may be more willing to come out and help in your classroom. The next part in the Connections tab are the organizations. This is just a business listing of all the people within the Oregon Connection system. And lastly, in the Connections section, there are the school districts. The next section down is the Message Center. This is the web-based email messaging system through the Oregon Connection site where you can compose email, check your sent, archive, trash. Any emails that you get through the system will also be forwarded onto your personal email address that you have put into the system. The next section that you will see is the Your Account, which is where you can go to edit your current profile. You can change any information, your biography or anything else that you may need to. You can view the public profile. Is this what other people see within your profile? And you can manage any blogs that you may have created through the system as well. If you have any questions within the system, you can go to the help and support, where you can get frequently asked questions. You can get support, help videos, where you also find training videos. And the last section that is very useful and we encourage you to use very frequently is the invite friends. The more people who are in the Oregon Connection system, the more of a resource it will be to professionals as well as educators in the Oregon area. Each time the teacher puts in a request, it will match them to a professional that fulfills the needs of their lesson. The more professionals we have, the more lessons that we can fill for our educators to help support our students. So invite everyone that you know that may be able to contribute to our Oregon Connections community. You will do that by importing contacts. There are different systems that you can import from. You can type in an email separately, and you can type a little message to send to them, or you can just use the stock message that is here. But please, I encourage you to use that invite friends option. So this is your main home screen and the dashboard. We have more specific training videos for the other sections, but this should get you started.
Thank you for using Oregon Connections. For links to more tools and resources, check the descriptions below. Thank you for watching.